Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another beautiful Whiskey Wednesday night here on the Mash and Drum. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're in for a fun night. We have not only some new bottles, we're going to put Eagle Rare 12 year to the test. I just dropped my review for it today. So if you guys haven't checked that out yet, you can, go watch it later. You don't have to watch it right now. You can wait till we're done here tonight. But yeah, if you haven't watched it yet, we'll you guys could see my thoughts. I'll share a little bit of my thoughts tonight before we get into the blind tasting. I'm just putting it up against a bunch of other 12 years and just see how it holds up. I'm just curious, of course, because everyone's going to ask to do that already. We're also going to try a few cool samples tonight, a couple new bottles. I just want to kind of preface this live stream that if the internet is kind of choppy, the weather in Ohio right now is a little bit nutty. So hopefully the internet and everything stays okay. So hopefully we're okay. So just warning you now, if something goes out, there's some like really bad thunderstorms. The wind was going crazy, and I think there's more storms coming in. So if I happen to lose you, I'm sorry. It's not my fault. blame Mother Nature. Let's see, what else do we got? We have the newest Larceny barrel proof B525. Coming in at 117.4 proof, a little lower than what we've seen. Usually they're in the 120. So I'm curious about that one. I'm wondering if it's going to be kind of a lower proof, but super sweet, Larceny. We'll see what we get. We'll try that. I just got that bottle yesterday. Heaven Hill sent it. We'll see how it is. Blue Run might be messing with the internet. Yeah. Let me see here. Oh, Him is Himming. Oh, what's up, Him? Weather Nutty, I'll pour Knob Creek 12. Yeah, go crazy. We're also going to crack open the Abraham Bowman cast strength batch number 4, which I was lucky enough to grab right here in Brohio. Amazing how I just dropped a review for it for the 3, and I'm like, you can't get it. No one can get it ever. It's gone. It's lottery only. And then they're just dropping cases of it in Ohio. What the hell? Can't keep up with this shit. Cheers all, and hopefully in minutes you hit 100K, Jason. I think Knob 12 will take it. Is that great value internet? It might be great value internet right now. The Master and Drum, buddy, and cheers to everyone else in chat. Yeah, what's up, Whiskey Saint? Darrell is here. We also have a couple of fun samples here. I have a bottle I've never tried before. This is pretty cool. This is an A.H. Hirsch 16 year. So pretty legendary bottle. Great patron of mine sent it over. Let me shut my phone off. Okay. Great patron of mine. You know what? I wonder if I take my phone off Wi-Fi for a little bit. Maybe that'll help it. I don't know. Just trying to help the internet as much as I can here. Also, we have a blind sample from said Darrell Stewart. He sent me a few samples, but this was labeled surprise sample. So there's something cool in here he wants me to try. So Darrell's in the chat. We'll try that in a little bit. What else do we have? Oh, yeah. I'm starting off the night with this Peter E. Hart bourbon. This is an 8-year bourbon. This was a bottle that I rated pretty high in the Ascot Awards. And I was like, what the hell is that stuff? So my friend Toby grabbed me a bottle of this in Kentucky. So I'm going to be trying this tonight. I'm actually going to be diving into this right now. I don't really know much about this brand. Didn't have really time to research it, but this is a single barrel offering at 8 years old. This is a wheated bourbon, which is really surprising because it didn't come off like a wheater to me. And it's from Left Bank. I think that says Left Bank Distillers. I don't know. Top Dog says her 16 year is amazing. I was able to sample a pour. Yeah, this is a pretty special pour. We're gonna try that tonight too. Also, we have the new Hell Diver from Found North, the 17 year. This I believe the lottery is launching. If it hasn't launched already, we'll get into the details of that. And tonight I'm giving away a bottle of Colonel Taylor Straight Rye. So if there's anybody in the chat before we start doing super chats, if there's anybody in the chat that could track names, let me know. I'll appreciate that very much. If not, I'll just make a form. You guys can fill it out for your chance to win. So, we'll get into that a little bit. What's up, Brian Weeks? Always looking forward to Whiskey Wednesday with you, Jason. Same here. Rare Bird is here. What's up, Rare Bird? Nice to see you. All right, let me go up to the top of the chat and let's just start saying hi to some folks. Travis Robeson, Braves versus Mets tonight. Go Braves. Yeah, the Mets are playing like shit right now. So the Mets are not looking good. I think the Rays really took it to them and they haven't really recovered yet. But you know, that's baseball, ebbs and flows. It happens. Nathan Jurgensen is here. He's got the Fuck Sardo cherry in the Glen. Love it. Tim Romero in the house. What's up, Tim? Nice to see you. Jason K. He's got some Hawk Tua in the glass. Nice old Forester pick. Wild Turkey Masters Keep Voyage in the glass. Wow, haven't seen that one in a while. Joey B is here. What's up, Joey? Nice to see you again. Adam Hess is here. We got Mike Daly. He's got the Bowman cast strength bat tree in the glass. Warren Smith is here. Mark Owens in the house. Michael Speakerman. Let's see. EJ is here. What's going on, EJ? Hope you and MJ are doing good and hope the doggies are doing great. William Wiley is here. Whiskey Nose. Who the hell sent this guy in here? James Lay is here with his usual LFG. Mark Hoyle is here. Jeffrey Jankovic. Let's see. Dr. Sped is in the house. Nice to see you as always. Abrod. We got, let's see, Mark Hoyle, James Lay, Travis. Top Jimmy. There's Top Jimmy. What's going on, Toby? Nice to see you, buddy. I apologize in advance for Whiskey Notes. Whiskey Nose, is he drinking some samples you sent him? Maybe it's not such a smart idea drinking something 127 proof. Yeah, that you might not be. Maybe I'll finish tonight with the actually, oh my god, Bowman is a 139 proof. Maybe I'll save that for the end. Jesus, I didn't realize it was that high. Well, kind of realized it was that high, but I should probably do the lower proof 10-year stuff first. So yeah, we'll definitely get into that. Let's see, Nashville Mac, Dustin Bosek. Who else? We got Tom Shanley is here. Jeff Perkins, Trev Kunkel, storming here in the Northwest Ohio. Great night for a few hours. All right, cool. Nice to see you, Trev. Tim Jurgensen is here. Danny Lynn, the Bourbon Coach. Away we go. Eric Caudill is here. JG is here, of course. We got Little Barry. Lionel Burnett is here. CWS. Let's see. Gene Ortega is here. What's going on, Gino? Gino Ortega is here. We got Big Vic in the house. Wow, Big Vic is here. Look out. Hide your avocados. Brian Shrimp is here. Cheers, everyone at work. So no drinky drink tonight. Bob Glass is here. Alec S. Nick Foes. Nick Foes, what's going on, buddy? Someone say Eagleware 12. Yep, we're doing it. And I'm just going to skip down to the bottom because I am way behind. Okay. We got Tejas Diablo is in here. What's going on? Cheers, Jason. FPO Train. I haven't actually heard that in a while. Haven't heard that in a while. Isaac Camacho is here. What's going on? Jay Porter. Did I read ADHD's thumbnail correctly? Jason C. Enter the Madness. Oh, I haven't even seen the thumbnail yet. Did he put a thumbnail up? If that's true, then yes, if none of you have heard, I have entered Map Madness. Because I made the finals the last year I did it, I guess I got like a kind of a free jump up into the next rounds. So I wasn't going to do it, but I felt like, why not? I mean, I'll do my best. I'll see how I do. And I didn't do really any training for this. Not that I'm doing some training now. I've been doing some tasting and blind tasting this week to get ready for it. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. You just never know what Matt's going to throw. And then there's all the other stuff that happens while you're tasting. So let me see here. ADHD whiskey. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there it is. Quarterfinal showdown. Yep. Myself with Darrell Stewart. That's right. Me and Darrell are going head to head. So should be a lot of fun. Is Nancy Fraley here too? Oh my gosh, what a show we got going on tonight. World's Worst Bourbon Channel. Guys, the best channel on earth. Hey, Jason, just popping in for a sec before making dinner. Hope all is very well. Nancy, always good to see you in the chat. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're cooking up something good tonight. JG says, let's get this started. Very nice. Throw out old Swagger in the lineup tonight. It's 12 years old and bonded. This one? Yeah, I could do that. I could throw that in there. Let's see here. Training is overrated, says the guy who went out in the first round. Says world's worst. Jason, I added pancetta to my spaghetti sauce. So good. Yeah, man, that's how you got to do it. Add a little pancetta in the sauce with some onions and some little olive oil. Get that cooking. Then throw your sauce in. A lot of fresh basil. Man, good stuff. All right. What's up, John Vornick? Just got done celebrating Father's Day with my dad. Korean food and barley wine. Damn, John. That sounds like a hell of a night right there. I love Korean. I love Korean barbecue. I like Korean food, man. That's what I miss sometimes about being in New York is the food. I could go from block to block and get any type of food I wanted living in Queens, man. All right. So is this as good as I remember, or did they send in a ringer to the Ascots, a single barrel ringer? Man, so this does have a nice little wheat funk to it. It's not overpowering. Get a little coffee bean in here, just kind of nice. There's a little bit of a sawdustiness to it, a little bit of a sawdust note. New Jersey over New York pizza. Sorry, Jason. Listen, man, I actually wouldn't completely disagree with that. There are some epic New Jersey pizza places, and that's because there's a lot of Italians in New Jersey. So only 500 more to 100K. That's right. Top Jimmy throwing out the gifts. Ladies and gentlemen, the Oprah Winfrey of Whiskey Tube. Thank you so much. Giving out all the Master and Drum memberships. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much. Top Jimmy just making it rain. This has a really nice honey. Man, it's like a dark honey note to it. Almost like fake honey, like not honey, I'm sorry. Maple syrup, like Aunt Jemima syrup, like really sweet syrup. Detroit style for the win. I have feelings about Detroit style, but I'll keep them to myself. Nicola, heck of a super. Well, hold on a second. Hot damn. Hope you enjoy the heck out of Super Freak JMC batch number 81. Over and out. Wait, what? Oh, she's talking about number 81. Ain't got shit on New Haven pizza, and I'm not even from Connecticut. Well, again, you're talking about a lot of Italians in Connecticut. What's the common thread here? Italians. We all know the Wild Turkey 12 is the king of the 12-year. Fuck the rest. Happy Wednesday. All right, Lucas Hoppeneer. There you go. Okay. Aunt Jemima over Mrs. Buttersworth all day. Yeah, I mean, growing up, my grandmother used to always get Mrs. Not Mrs. Buttersworth. She used to get Aunt Jemima. So, all right, let's give it a taste. This is so good. It's got like oh my god, it is just pure vanilla toffee, like strawberry infused honey on the palate. Dude, this is ridiculous. I don't know who Peter E. Hart is, but 112 proof. Guys, if you've never had this whiskey, I'm telling you, there's something to it. It tastes better than it smells. Like, it's weird. It's one of those whiskeys where the nose does not match the palate at all. This would be a good whiskey to put in a blind because I feel like the nose is just kind of funky. But then when you taste it, I'm getting straight up like strawberry jam in it with a ton of vanilla. Dude, it's crazy. That's good. I'm not really getting the syrup on the palate. It's more sweet and more fruit forward, which is what you kind of expect from a wheater. But man, it's syrupy, it's sweet. This is really good stuff. I gotta do my due diligence. This might be what was my find? So last year my find was Fox and Odin double oaked. That was my new favorite bottle last year. This might be the find this year. The Peter Hart Bourbon Wheater 8-year. It's such a funky, cool whiskey. Like Like my goodness, if this was in Matt Madness, I'd be screwed because it doesn't smell like a weeder. It smells young. Like I said, it has that sawdusty note, but the palate is fire. It's delicious. Dude. I think there are a couple of different Peter E. Harts, but I don't know about those. I'm not going to endorse though. I'm not putting the Mash and Drum stamp of approval on that one. But I will put it on this 8-year. These 8-year single barrels, Peter's hard wheat. I guess it can sound like that, can it? Peter E. Hart bourbon, single barrel, 8-year. Go get it. Actually, let me turn on the bottle. I don't think I turned the bottle cam on yet. That's not it. Is it turned on yet? Go. That's not it. There it is. Okay, here we go. That's the label, guys. I don't know if any of you guys have seen this before, but that is the label. I'm telling you, it's delicious. I don't use delicious very often, but when it's really delicious, it's delicious. I don't know what I'm gonna have to whip out the old magnifying glass because the text on here is really small. Left Bank Distilled Spirits. Now it just says bottled by, so I'm guessing these guys are sourcing. Now where this could be coming from, it does not say, but a wheated bourbon with this much flavor in it, like it's like is it Wilderness Trail? Is it? I don't think it's Bardstown because Bardstown has like that peach ring vibe to it. I'm not getting that from this. So I'm not really sure where this is coming from. All I know is it's really good. So I it's the only bottle I have. I can't say every bottle's like that, but it might be worth trying it. It's New Riff Saffel distillate. What? New Riff. What is this, Don Prince? New Riff Safai distillate. I don't know what that means. Porn star size cork on that Peter E. Hart. Yeah, a little bit. Looks like a Middle West cork. Yeah, it's got a stubby bottle. It does have a Middle West style cork, maybe a little bit of a old granddad 114 type cork in that one. But this is damn good. I'm digging it. That's a good one. All right. Let's go into the next one. Oh, wait, we got a banger coming in, guys. The Bourbon Coach, speaking of buttery anything, managed to track down a bottle of the Mash and Journey Obtainium, the Butter Pecan. Holy skit. What's better than delicious? Almost 100K. Yeah, that blend ended up being pretty damn legendary. I love that blend. Same juice as Limestone Farm private stock. Is that what it is? Okay. I'll have to do some research on that. Oh, same. Okay, yeah, I'll have to check that out. But it's really good. It's really good stuff. So I dig it. Whatever the hell the whiskey is, it tastes delicious. It is New Riff distillate with a unique mash bill, says CJ Miller. Really, at 8 years old? Okay. Hey, if you guys say so, I trust you. Look up Mike. Safai Bourbon. Got it. Don has all the inside info. All right, what should we taste next here? What should we taste next? Let's get into this Larceny. Why not? Let's get a review of the first taste. Since we're kind of started off with a weeder. It's pretty light. Yeah, that's pretty light. Okay. So Larceny Barrel Proof B525, 117.4 proof, non-chill filtered, Heaven Hill, all the good things. You guys know the deal. They did send me a press release here. I could see if it says anything interesting on this press release. This edition was followed by an A edition. Okay, everybody do the alphabet soup. The consistency of taste across the series exemplifies Heaven Hill's commitment to quality and attention to detail. Uncut, small batch of bourbon aged 6 to 8 years, bottled straight from the barrel, 68 corn, 20 wheat, and 12 malted barley. 65 bucks. So nothing really new here. Let's see what we get. Wow, that is a large departure from the Peter E. Hart from Stubbs, from the Stub bottle over there. Stubby McGee, Stubbs. Wow, coming off Stubbs over there. This thing is just honey roasted peanuts all day long, which is kind of, it's got to open up here. We have to let that open up a little bit. While that's opening up slightly, the big news this week, really, there wasn't much news that hit the whiskey sphere except for this, which a lot of people are very excited about, including this guy, Russell's Reserve 13. That's right. It's back here in 2025, and it's everything you want to know and everything you ever wanted about a Russell's Reserve. Basically, it's first introduced in June 2021. The 13-year-old historically has been offered at 114.8 proof. This year, the 2025 iteration will debut at 123.8 proof. That's right, 123.8 proof. It celebrates their legacy. Wild Turkey Master Distiller Eddie Russell said in a news release, each release is a labor of love and has a reflection on the time and care we put into crafting every single bottle. This will debut at a time Wild Turkey simply termed later this summer and will be a limited release. One described as highly allocated. It will be available online at the Distillery Visitor Center and via select retailers. Fans are encouraged to sign up for the Russell Reserve newsletter to learn more about how to acquire a bottle. Suggested retail price of $150, but this year's is up to $200. So we have a little bit of a price increase. Now this one is up to $200, a price squarely in the middle of the previous Russell's 13 and the $250 Russell Reserve 15-year-old of last year. And apparently this is the highest proof they've ever bottled. So if you go back to some of the early releases, you have 114.8 for the, Russell Reserve 13 year 2023 was 114.8. Russell Reserve 13 2025 at 123.8 at $200 rather than $150. And then you have Russell Reserve 15, which is 117.2 and $250. So that's kind of the I guess the evolution of the pricing and the different bottlings. I see kind of how they're working it here. Higher proof, a little bit of a higher price point, $50 higher. Not too crazy about that, but people are gonna gobble these up no matter what. Pun intended. Taste notes, at least for now here, it says sweet notes of cola, molasses, and dark fruit transition to lighter notes of fruit cobbler and buttercream. So sounds freaking delicious. So yeah, that'll be a bottle I'm looking for. So higher than Generations? Yeah, I believe so, Kenneth. What was the proof on Generations? I don't remember offhand. Campari taking their cut out of the inevitable flood to secondary. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Did I finish my bottle of Generations? I might have finished that bottle. I think it was so good. Hey, Whiskeyland TV is in the house. What is going on? Did anybody watch the episode on Friday? The full episode? Generations was 120-ish. Yeah, 120.8. There you go, Kenneth. I'm saving my first release of Russell 13 for M&D 1 million sub celebration. Oh, I love it. Did I say 1 million? I'm sorry. 1 billion. I'm doing Dan Shook math now. It actually is a very sweet Larceny barrel proof, but it's more sweet in terms of it doesn't have like that rich fruit flavor I like in a wheater. This gears more towards the Heaven Hill profile. That sweeter honey nut, roasted peanut, but lots of honey. It's like extra honey. There's a little bit of like a honey tea note in it as well. No, I'm sorry, not honey hot tea, like honey iced tea. So if you've ever had like iced tea and you just put like a shit ton of honey in it. That's what this is reminding me of, with a little bit of the bite that it has. What was your favorite Russell Reserve 13 batch so far? It's hard to beat batch 1. I think batch 1 will always be my favorite. Now this batch coming out, this next one, looks promising. So we'll see. Favorite batch of Larceny barrel proof. Probably what was the really good year where they had 2 year? Was it B523 and C923? Was that the really good year? I don't think it was last year. No, I think it was. Yeah, it was a year before. B523 and C923, I think, are the 2 best batches we've seen from Larceny barrel proof so far. Yep, those 2. God, this comes off like a Booker's almost. It's so crazy. Like if you gave this to me in a blind and you told me it was Beam, I'd believe you. It's got a very beamy quality to it. That nuttiness it has and the honey, it's very beamy. It's like I like it, but I don't like it. It's I don't know. I mean, I'll have to do a full review on this once this fully opens up, but I don't know. It's kind of just drives down one lane. There's no drives on one lane, one speed. There's no acceleration of a flavor. It's just kind of, it's okay. Trying this one, I think the A this year might be better than this one, if I remember correctly. I'll have to try that one against it. I don't. Where is my A? Did they send me? I can't remember if they sent me a bottle or a sample of the A. I don't know. I'll have to look for that and do when I do the full review. I'll do a comparison, but I think I like the A over this one if I remember correctly. So. All right, I have to mute my phone because Marty from Whiskey Nose is texting 100 freaking times. That's right, Marty. I hear you. Need to grab my C922 tomorrow night. Yep. C923 was exceptional. Let's get Jason 100K. Well overdue. Yeah, we're getting there, man. I'm not too worried about it. I think it's going to happen sooner or later. All right. What do we got? Oh, let's try this Hell Diver. Yeah, this isn't a too high of a proof. So let me pull up the info here because I feel like I got an email about this. Let me see what we got here. I feel like there was a Hell Diver email that came through. Holy crap, I got a lot of emails to go through. Jesus. Let me see here. Here we go. Introducing Hell Diver, the newest addition to the high altitude collection. This is a 17-year cast strength whiskey. The lottery to purchase Hell Diver opens June 24th. So, all right, you guys have a few days here. So it's 86%, 17 to 24-year corn, 13% 22-year rye, and 1% malted barley. Again, really quick, 86%, 17 to 24-year corn, 13% 22-year. Wait, how does that work? Oh, okay. 86%, 17 to 24-year corn whiskey, 13% 22-year-old rye whiskey, and then 1% malted barley is in there. Cast strength, 112.4 proof. Further matured in Pedro Jimenez, cognac, and New American oak. Non-chill filtered, natural color, suggested retail price, $169 for this one. So I'll show you guys the sample bottle. There it is. The old Hell Diver. Found North, to me, has become a very polarizing brand. People seem to, I'm not going to say people seem to love it or hate it, but I think there's like a love and then like, I'm not too sure what the hell that is. And I don't think I want to pay that money for it. I don't know. What do you guys think in the chat? What do you feel about Found North? Is it, do you like these special releases? Are you guys putting your names in the lottery? Is it something you've had and you haven't really been too impressed because it's mostly Canadian whiskey? I mean, what do you guys think? I'm just curious your thought process. I think they put out a couple of really, really heavy hitters. I think it just, it depends each and every year. Travis says not my jam. Nathan says I'm very over found. Really? When were you very under it? now that you're very over it, like, were you ever under it? Like, I don't know. All right, let's try this sample. I'll tell you guys if you should enter the lottery or not. Any Cedar Ridge updates, says Jason W. The bottles have been picked up, so they're on their way to our distributor. So soon, man, soon. Christian, I like the first Peregrine. Oh, okay. Christian Mungia says, always love tuning in, Jason. Glad to see you running strong and almost hitting that 100K. I see a lot of whiskey tubers saying their farewells are significantly reducing their content as of late. Yeah, I'm seeing that too. And I'm actually getting a lot of questions about that. And it's not because so it's it's kind of funny because it's kind of coincides with my busy time of year. So right now I probably am putting out a little less content because my 9 to 5 job is so busy. This is our busy time until we get through the first couple weeks in July. Then everything calms down again for quite a while. But this is my busy time right now, so it's a little bit harder for me to get content out because I'm working during the day. I'm working sometimes late hours at my regular job. And people are like, well, you're putting out less content. Does that mean are you going to be going the way that these other YouTubers are? I'm like, no. It's just that time of year. I'm not hanging it up by any means. I still, love doing this. So, but yeah, I think for some people, I don't know. It's when you talk to certain folks, it could be a multitude of things. Some people want to just spend more time with their family. I totally get it. Some people do it for health reasons, which is totally up to them, and could totally see that as well. And some folks do it just because, much like the shelves, a lot of whiskey tube has gotten pretty saturated. So it's pretty hard to stand out. You really have to hustle. You really have to do your due diligence. You got to put out a lot of content. And again, it also kind of feeds into the thing where I don't think people realize how much work it is until they do it. So yeah. Yeah, I love hearing you have a 9 to 5. The channel is killing it, bro. Keep it up. Thanks, Mitch Nelson. Staring at the A. Smith Bowman. Whiskey Dick did this for a long. Yeah, Whiskey Dick, he's an OG, man. He did it for a long time. Just lose the 9 to 5. I'm not really quite ready to do that yet. We'll see how the Drum Key Spirits venture goes, and who knows where it goes from there. But we'll go. Okay, let's get into this. I think my nose is really sensitive tonight. I hope my nose stays like this for Matt Madness, because I hope it makes it to this Friday, because I am. It's coming off a lot more proofy than the 112.4 proof would suggest. Starting to get a little sweeter here. It's probably that cognac in it. It's just, it has a funk to it. Okay. Yeah, it just needs a little time. Let me let that open up a bit. Thanks, Mike Goose. Are we getting a mini drum key like Blade and Bow? You might, Justin. I don't know if we're going to get that right away, but eventually, I think. Most just burn out because it's not lucrative for them. Yeah, I think that's part of it too. Jason, is that why a lot of channels just do live streams? Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I mean, I think there's something to the pub style channels. Get people involved, be part of the whiskey community. I think that's definitely a big part of it. That trend really started popping up during COVID because why? Because everybody was home. So what happened? They didn't really want to put the work in to do reviews, and that's completely fine because they found they were having so much fun in the chat with their friends, and they just started to do pub style channels, which I think is I jump on a bunch of different pub style channels here and there. I love it. I love hanging out with a lot of the viewers and some of the other channels that are doing some content. It's fun. It's how you stay connected to all those guys. But it's like I say, if you're gonna get into YouTube, especially now, if you're gonna stand out, you got to put in the work. All right, so this has opened up. It's a little bit grapey. There could be like a nice cherry grape combination here, but it's hard to get past. I feel like the rye influence is really jumping out of the glass, which is crazy because most of it is the corn whiskey. Let's see. Oh, let me. Pub style would be great if the software had a way to keep everyone from over talking each other. Yeah, Paul P. I could. That's a thing because especially as you know, if the V pubs go for a long time and guys start really drinking, you know, people get a little bit more rowdy, a little bit more loose, and you know, everyone starts talking over one another. Yeah, it can get a little bit, you know, not so great to listen to or to view. I totally get it. Sugar Kitty says Aquavite is a very different style of pub. It's not the same as the U.S. pubs where everyone is on screen. Yeah, that's true, Sugar Kitty. Aquavite has just such a unique niche type of audience and style. I think that's what makes him so great. All right, let me give this a try. Oh, it tastes way better than it smells. Again, kind of like that Peter E. Hart over there. So the cognac and sherry influence it's very paramount here. Um, it kind of goes from it kind of goes from like dark fruit. It does get into that grapey cherry note, and then it just kind of leans into a little bit of like a chocolatey, like a milk chocolate bar. Um, there's a oh man, the finish is very rye forward. It's minty almost in a way. That's interesting. So this definitely takes you on a little bit of a ride. It's kind of layered here. I'm kind of digging in the first sip. I don't know. I'm kind of liking this, guys. I love the toffee on it. There's like an amaretto. There's like an amaretto tone to this. That's really nice. It's like, oh man, it's like a fruit infused amaretto. This, the only thing this is really missing for me is the texture. If this had like a mouth coating, just a syrupy type of texture, this thing would be a banger. But it's you know it's a little bit thin, but even though it's a little bit thin, it's very flavorful. It does pack a punch. It's got a lot of spice to it. It's very fruit forward. The mix of dark fruit chocolate, that amaretto type of liqueur note that it has almost on the back end is really interesting. Yeah, I mean that could be from the cognac a little bit. We have 401 people in the chat, guys, tonight. Guys, thanks for hanging out. Make sure you hit the like button while you're hanging out. It's free. It's free to do. Does any Canadian whiskey deliver that kind of texture? That's a good question, man. I mean, I can't remember. I really can't. Oh, well, Alberta Premium Cast Strength. Alberta Premium Cast Strength is probably one of the early releases of Alberta Premium Cast Strength. I feel like had a really, really nice texture, but that is probably the last one I can remember. I mean, you could maybe say Boss Hog, a couple of them, because they're whistle pigs, but you know, they're also throwing it in a million different finishes. So any of those finishing casks could maybe give it a texture. But as far as a straight up Canadian whiskey, I think Alberta Premium Cast Strength is probably the last one I've had that was like um, super syrupy for sure. There you go. We got some fans of Alberta Premium. Cat's Eye used some of that high-aged Palliser. First rule of Alberta Premium, this whiskey doesn't exist and never has. Yeah, it's one of those whiskeys. It's kind of like well, I'm not going to say it, but yeah, I see what you're saying. Don't talk about Fight Club. Nashville Mac, you have the Batch 11 close to compare. No, I didn't get that one, Nashville Mac. I only had samples, but I drank the samples. So barrel rye, single barrel source from Alberta, 16 years, almost 140 proof. Yeah, Zach, that's actually a good point. I'm sure I've had a really good barrel, some of those Alberta ryes for sure. Hey, what's up, 96 Milli Man? I went to high school with a girl named Alberta Castro. What? Oh shit. Okay. Um, man, this one's kind of polarizing. It's like it's a little bit drying on the palate, but this is good. I think I like this better than the last Helldiver. I'll say that. I'll kind of pitch it this way. If you love the last Helldiver, I think you're gonna love this even more. It's more fruit forward. It does have a chocolatey vibe to it, a lot of spice. The only thing it lacks for me is texture, but other than that, it tastes delicious. So that's one of Fountain Worth's better blends, I think. I might throw my name in the hat for that one. Yeah, that's right, Ernest. I remember that, and I can honestly say I might have grabbed a couple of those. I know that's the crazy thing. Alberta Premium goes on discount. People don't know what they're missing. Now you put a horsey on it or a moose, and that thing would just sell right away. I'm just saying. All right, guys. So I'm not gonna get. You know what? Before is Darrell here? Because I think I want to do this sample before I get into the blind. Darrell, are you here in the chat? Since I'm going against Darrell, he's testing me. I see what he's trying to do here, trying to get in my head. Thoughts on the OHLQ BT raffle next week? Yeah, I mean, good luck. I never win, so let me see. What are they? I forgot what's I forgot offhand what's in the thing here. Let me see. What are they doing here? So raffle. Oh, holy shit. Buffalo Trace Reserve in-store raffles. So they are doing in-store raffles. I see OFC. I see Blanton's. Is that gold? Weller Millennium. Eagle Very, Very Rare. And then that cigar series stuff, the old school series. Okay. Let's see here. So Blanton's Gold, Buffalo Trace Prohibition Collection, $1,000. Jesus. OFC Bourbon, 2,500. Double Eagle Very Rare, 3,000. Weller Millennium, 7,500. Yeah, none of that interests me. I wouldn't go buy any of those for that money. Listen, I've tried Weller Millennium. Actually, no, I haven't had Weller Millennium. I had Daniel Weller. That was very underwhelming. It was okay. It was interesting, but not $500 good. I've had Double Eagle Very Rare. It's a great high age Eagle Rare, but I don't think it's 2,500. I mean, you're mainly paying for the box, a beautiful bottle. There's a lot of marketing that's in that whiskey. It's not just the whiskey, even though the whiskey's pretty good. I still don't think it's great for that price point. Weller Millennium I've never had, and that Prohibition collection I've never had. So yeah. I got a few of the discount Alberta cask strengths for my brother. Wow, people in Ohio must have lots of money. Josh, man, people line up for this shit. The last time I went to the in-person Buffalo Trace drop, dude, the parking lot was packed. And then unfortunately, a lot of those bottles were on secondary instantly. So yeah. Zachary Robbins says false. We don't. Okay. Did I miss Darrell? Darrell's not here yet. Okay. Well, if Darrell's hanging out on another channel, let him know I'm ready to do his sample. He's not still live, is he? Hey Darrell, jump in chat. Trying your sample. All right, so while I'm trying it, he told me to there's a surprise in the box. I'd like you to guess the proof and age on it. Okay. Challenge accepted. Oh, there he is. I'm here. Been here. All right, Darrell. Challenge accepted. So guess the age and the proof on this. All right. Challenge. Darrell is changing batteries on his smoked alarms. Jesus. Can't drink due to contest prep and work right now, but cheers, bro. Hey, what's up, Robert Peacock? Yeah, all under 18 on average, taking a pass. Let's see. Check out SLB. Spoiler alert, serious buyer's remorse from the pro. Wow. SLB bought that Prohibition collection. You guys heard the story. What happened to me, right? I went on a cigar website, and they were selling the Prohibition collection, and it was $500. And I thought that the cigars and the whiskey came together, but it was just the cigars. And when it arrived, I was so pissed. I called up the cigar place, and he goes, "Why would we sell alcohol?" He's like, "We don't have an alcohol license. We do cigars. So if you thought that the whiskey came with it, then that's on you, man." So yeah, that was not my finest moment. SLB thumbnail said scam for the Prohibition collection. Yeah. Holy crap, that's dark. Woo. Oh my God, Darrell, what the hell is this? Dude, this smells amazing. This smells like somebody poured dark caramel on my old leather chair or my old leather motorcycle jacket. Oh my God. So you want me to guess proof and age on this? No, I couldn't return the cigars, but somebody bought them for me, which was cool because I didn't want those cigars for $500. But yeah, no, I didn't even smoke cigars. I actually sold them because I have enough cigars. I didn't need those for $500. Somebody wanted them, so sold them. Yeah, I'm wondering that Prohibition collection, if they're just taking Buffalo Trace and throwing it in those bottles with fancy old school labels on them. It is. It's a marketing scam. It totally is. I totally get it. Oh, by the way, I'm working on a video, guys. And if you guys like to see me do my rants, you're going to love this video. Because this video I'm working on, I don't know when I'll get to it, but I'm compiling a list of my most hated marketing terms in bourbon 2025. Like marketing scams, marketing terminology, marketing stories, all of it. So it's going to be entertaining. Just letting you know. That might be the video that gets me to 100K. All right. So it smells amazing, Darrell. I mean, it smells like it's got some age in here. I'm definitely getting some leather, a little bit of like a cigar tobacco type note. Looks like Garrison Brothers, says Rich Finbach. Yeah, maybe. All right, let me get a try. Let me get a try here. Holy shit. Darrell, dude, what the hell is that? Oh my God. This just ruined me for the night. Dude. This thing has so much vanilla on it. It's insane how vanilla it is. It goes from spice to like really rich cherry, dark fruit into pure vanilla extract. Yeah, Nathan, that was his. He just like, yeah. In about like tomorrow, he implanted something in this whiskey that's going to explode in my stomach and ruin my entire palate. Have you heard of the Predictum 15-year barrel proof bourbon? And do you know where it is from? Yeah, Colby Shaw, that's the Buffalo Turkey stuff. That is a brand that made a fancy bottle with a fancy box and threw some Buffalo Turkey in it. Man, this smells incredible. So, all right, here, oh, man, God, that's good. It is liquid candy, but there's a lot of layers to it. It's not just sweet. There's some oak. There's a little leather. However, I don't know if this is coming off as super old to me. I tell you what, the proof on it, I don't think the proof is super high on this, Darrell. I would probably guess around one 110, 150, 110, 112, 115, like somewhere in that range. If I had to just like lay on a guess, I'll say I'll go in the middle. I'll say 112 proof. I'll say maybe it's 112, 110. I think it's right in that line. But as far as age, I think age is tricky here. Or maybe I'm just overthinking it. Things that make the channel rock: rants, 3-way blinds that turn into 7-way blinds with Jason hunting around to find bottles. Yeah, that's pretty much what happens. After this, we'll dive into the blind guys. So stay tuned. Yeah, I think this is. I don't think I would say about 110-ish proof, maybe 107. I don't know. Now I'm going lower the more I sip it. Yeah, as far as age, where do I think the age is on this? I don't know. It's scary because like when I smelled it, I felt like the age was high. Like you're talking anywhere from like 12 to 15. But the more I taste it, the sweeter it is. I'm not getting as much of the super age notes that I would normally get. So maybe this is more of a. All right. So my final answer for proof, Darrell, I'm gonna say I'll you know what? I'll just say 110. Let's just go right there. 110 Darrell for proof. Age. God, this tastes so good. It just has such a depth of sweetness to it. I'm gonna say age on this is God, what number do you go to? I feel like there is some age here. I'm not gonna say 7 or 8. If it's 7 or 8, then somebody did some kind of Harry Potter magician bullshit on this whiskey. I'm gonna say it's lucky 13. I'll say it's 13 years old. It could be older. But I'm not getting like super, super rich leather on the back end. So I don't know. If it is older, then it's like ridiculously delicious. Like, is this like an old Pappy or something? Like, I am getting so much sweet. Like, this could be like a 20-year, like old school Pappy or something. Okay. I'm just gonna stick with 13. All right, Darrell, final answer. 110 proof, 13 years old. Tell me how wrong I am, Darrell. Let's go. What do we got? What did you flip me up with? Yeah. If it's copper and cask, I wouldn't be surprised. No, it's definitely not Heaven Hill 17. Heaven Hill 17 does not have this. It's our upcoming copper and cask pick. It will be just under 9 years, and it's 100.6. Super, super short barrel, crazy barrel influence, and way off profile for their normal single barrels. Dude. I'll take a case of that. Thank you very much. Wow. That is super impressive. That's ridiculously impressive. I mean, yeah, like my gut was like, yeah, 8, 9 could be older. Yeah, so I didn't want to go too high. There was a part of me, Darrell, that was going to be like 15, but I was like, let me just go with 13. Let me kind of stay in the middle. But man, 9 years, 100.6 proof. It's got a beautiful finish and spice to it, which made me think it was a little bit higher. That's so good, man. So good. Darrell, is that going to be like 50 bottles? Because I'm going to need a couple of them. Because I just tasted it and everyone's going to want one now, you're going to have to get me one of those bottles. Jason, loved your Whiskey Land episode. Sucks it was only 20 minutes. I could have watched more. So great. I think there's going to be some more coming, Nicholas, but I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Hey, what's up, Appalachian Bourbon Society? Nice to see you. Yeah, this is really good, guys. This is an exceptional barrel. This is stuff that, so that's the thing, Robert. It's not even as oak forward as the PFG. It's actually the way it glides in from, and it's so syrupy and so sweet. It goes into this cherry and then into this like really, really heavy vanilla that just goes. It's all vanilla extract on the back end for me. It just kept going and going. It reminded me of like one of those old school 20-year Pappies I've had, which is probably the most vanilla extract bourbon I've ever had. And that kind of brought me back to that, which is why I kind of brought that up. But that's an exceptional barrel whiskey. I'm sorry, Whiskey Saint Durrell. Thank you for sharing, man. That's a banger. Sign me up immediately. That's a hell of a barrel, dude. Super excited about the pick. Honestly, maybe closer to about 40-ish bottles, unfortunately. Okay, I'll take 10 of the 40. Thank you very much. Please and thank you. Is it one of the Florida barrels, Durrell? I'm just it's got to be. If it's not, then something's wrong. Dude, MT Dobbs 77's got Coy Hill in the glass. All right, guys. Let's get into the actually, before I get into the blind, I do want to give away this Colonel Taylor rye. So I'm going to post the form here. So you guys can enter. So let me just grab the form. I made this form just in case if nobody could track names. So let me do it here. Actually, no, I didn't have a form. All right. So can anybody track a super chat? Can anybody track the super chats for me right now tonight? Who could do it for me? Don't forget. Oh, the Old Stubborn. I will add the Old Stubborn. Okay. So this is are these the okay? Those do have stickers. These all have stickers. Yeah. Who can track super chats for me tonight? Anyone? Any takers? You just need to write them down, put them in an Excel sheet, and then send them to me when I need them. The Bourbon Coach says, "I'll do it." Okay, Bourbon Coach, you're in. Thanks, man. Just throw them into a spreadsheet if you can, the names, and we will. I will get these. I will give this away tonight. We'll do a randomizer later, but we are going to give away this Colonel Taylor straight rye whiskey. I was there to do my barrel pick over at Buffalo Trace, and this is what they dropped on the shelf. Kind of a surprise. Colonel Taylor straight rye. So I have a couple of these, so I don't need the third one. I just grabbed it, so I figured I'll give it away to one of you guys. So, all right. So any super chat will get you in the running tonight, and Mr. Bourbon Coach will be taking your name down. So thank you so much, Mr. Bourbon Coach. Jeremy Dirks, he's in it to win it. Thank you so much. Gold Silver Investor says, "Let's do it." All right, let's go. Let me get this old swagger open. Have you guys seen the old swagger, the 12-year? This bottle's beautiful. I mean, look at this thing. Now, I do have an Old Stubborn on the way, too. Let's see. Let me see if I can scroll up to the previous super chats so I can. Bourbon Coach, you could take these names down as well, real quick. Well, Bourbon Coach, you super chatted. Let's see here. Lucas Oppeneer, he super chatted already. Tim Cornet, JG, and Top Jimmy. Those are the ones I see from earlier. Yep. Bourbon Coach came in with one. And I think that was it. So I think we're set. So just get those names in there, Lucas. Or I'm sorry, Bourbon Coach. Rich Flinchbaugh also did a super chat. Don't forget Rich Flinchball. And then everybody else is super chatting away. There we go. Wade Ward, let's go. Let's give it a shot in for one. Tom Shanley. Yeah, so this is the old swagger from Rising Tide Spirits. These bottles are gorgeous. Look at this bottle. It's really cool. This is a 12-year bourbon at 100 proof. It's bottle and bond. It's bottle and bond 12-year. Let me get one of these in the glass. Looks like half an hourglass. Now, what's cool is that the Rising Tide Spirits logo, their mascot is a cardinal. And it looks like they have a cardinal. I don't know if you guys could see. Oh, there. Let me turn. There it is. You guys see the bird in the middle of the glass there? It's kind of glass blown right into the bottom of the glass. You guys see that? Pretty cool, right? So the bottle is it's really beautiful. It's really well done. So there you go. We'll leave that down here. Let me grab. I'm gonna need another quick sticker here to put on it. This is the swag. I'll just call it the swag. I'll just throw it here on the bottom. All right. All right, let's go. Let's mix these up. Looks like a Jurassic era mosquito fossilized in amber. Are you calling it the Jurassic whiskey now? Is that what's happening? Okay. It's gonna try to get these kind of lined up here. This blind should be interesting. So here's what's in the blind, guys. I'll as you know, Old Stubborn 12 years in here. As we just saw, Knob Creek 12 year, Evan Williams 12 year. Of course, Eagle Rare 12 year, Wild Turkey 12 year, 1792 12 year, and Weller 12 year is in here. Oh, and also Jack Daniels 12 year is in here as well. So a good array of whiskeys. Let's see how Weller 12 holds up. Let's see how it lasts. This is a dark beast. The hell's that one? Okay. In for 1-2, thanks for the opportunity and celebration of Appalachian Bourbon Society's first successful barrel pick. Jamie H., what did you guys pick? What did you pick? Did you pick something out of Colorado? What'd you get? All 12s. All 12s. Guessing JD 12 and Wild Turkey 12 take the cake. Okay. Nobody has any faith in Evan Williams 12. Interesting. Okay. That Eagle Rare 12 is no chance. Some absolute bangers in the blind tonight, no doubt. Okay, before we get into the blind, let's get into the bourbon meme of the week. Of course, we got to do the bourbon meme of the week. So, as you guys know or may not know, I pick a bourbon meme that made me laugh each and every week, and I figured I'd share it with you guys to to kind of go through it and show you. So here is the bourbon meme of the week. This one was shared in my own Discord. I thought this was kind of, I don't know, it's kind of cute, kind of funny. There it is. Who cares about the porridge? Thank God she didn't drink my bourbon. That's right. As you see the bourbon behind the bears, like that had to be made with AI. Anybody think that was made with AI? That was probably made with AI. I don't know. That kind of made me chuckle when I saw it. So there we go. That's a lot of whiskeys. Hopefully Jason doesn't fall out of his chair. They're all pretty lowish proof, so we'll see what happens. Got to put a JD 12 in the mix. Yeah, it's in here. It's in here. What is the Goldilocks bourbon? I don't know. Probably a Weller. Weller CYPB. Craft your perfect. I'm not going to say it. All right, let's go to the first one, guys. Here we go. 12-year battle. Where does Eagle Rare 12 fall? Let's go. This will be fun. This one smells pretty nice. Very sweet. Little Swedish fish candy, I think. A little bit of like that. I don't know. It just smells like red candy. Craft your perfect peach. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. EW12 Japanese version is the winner. Says Tommy D. All right, let's try this one first. I mean, that could actually be the Eagle Rare 12 year. I mean, it's pretty close from what I remember. It's a little grapey. It's sweet. It's kind of Buffalo Tracy. Not much of a finish at all, though. Gives a new take on porridge. This will be like a horse race. And it's KC12 by a nose. For what it's Springbank 12 win. Oh yeah, Springbank 12 would win this blind. All right, let's go to this one here. Oh, the nose on this is already better. Ooh, you talk about. Ooh, this is citrus and cherry together. Ooh, a little bit more oak, a little bit more punch happening here. Okay. It's not as sweet as the first one, but I like the bite this has. Yeah, oak coming through, cinnamon, toffee, orange, and cherry for sure. Man, all right, let's give it a try. Oh, that's way better than the first one. Yeah, I like that better than the first one. That's really good. CYB, collect your potatoes. That's right, guys. If you want to be in the running for a Colonel Taylor straight rye, just throw a super chat in the chat, and good luck to everybody. I think ER12 makes top 3 with the KC12. I don't know. We'll see. The second one has a finish, man. This thing goes. With the first one was really, it was good. It was nice and sweet, but man, did the finish fall off a cliff. This one is hanging on. Oh, that's good. What will place last? Weller 12, we think? My money is on Wild Turkey 12. 25 entries so far, says Bourbon Coach. There you go. I just got a Springbank 15, by the way, so I'm hoping to do a review for that one at some point. Let's go to the third one here. Oh, this smells good. Okay. Man, these are getting better as we go. This one's a little bit more mapley, like a little bit more of a maple candy. Yeah, very sweet. Not fruit sweet. This is more maple brown sugar sweet. I'm digging the nose here. Wild Turkey 12-year didn't get good for me until halfway down the bottles. Too floral on cracking. I could see that, Justin. I could see that a bit. If it's batch 1 or 3, JD12, definitely top 3. It's batch 3. It's the last of the sample I had of that one. So, all right, let's give this one a try. Oh, that's really good too. Again, a much sweeter profile. John Farron comes in with a $20 super chat. Cheers, so all having a good night. Got rear-ended on my S4 and it doesn't look good. Good bourbon vibes. Oh, damn, John. I'm sorry, man. That sucks. That sucks, dude. Yeah, I remember my car got hit 2 years ago, and I was literally sitting at a light and just got hit. There's nothing I could do. I was just sitting at a light, and it just sucks. And the guy ran, unfortunately. Jason, Springback 15 is used matchsticks all day long if you're looking, but for that sweet 10 profile year, you might be disappointed. But if you like sulfur and funk, have I got a dram for you, says Kyle Taylor. Okay, I dig it. Evan Williams 12 is very good, and I bet it holds up really well in this blind, not boring at all. I never thought Evan Williams 12 year was boring. What's your favorite distillery, says Crimson Larry? It's definitely Wild Turkey for sure. Get any special bottles for Father's Day? Any dads get good gifts on Father's Day? What is a good sipping rum? I'm not like the biggest rum guy, but I know Foursquare is one of my favorite rums to sip on, you know, coming from a bourbon standpoint, for sure. Let me get one more sip of this one. Man, this is good. All right, so 2 and 3 are definitely a cut above number 1. So I think we're kind of getting better down the line here. I like my taters covered, scattered, chunked, smothered. Kirk and Sweeney. Okay. Diplomatico. Oh, Kirk and Sweeney. Yeah, that rum I've heard is pretty decent. All right, let's go to this one here. All right, a little bit more sharp on the nose here. Definitely sweet. Definitely, man, a little bit buttery too. It's kind of nice on the nose. I feel like this one has a little bit more proof, but all these are around the same-ish proof point. So, Eric Nova, yeah, it's a good blind to do. This is an interesting. It's an interesting study in these 12-year whiskeys. Velveeta wants a Taylor Rye. Well, good luck, Brad Tanica. Cheers, Jason, and all. How you all, says Amy Bohm. Amy Bohm, what's going on, you legend? Nice to see you. Four, not so much. Four, not so much. Four came off a little bit less interesting compared to 2 and 3, for sure. Rolling Fork of Great Sipping Rums. Appalachia says, got a store pick Copper and Cask, Old Fit 7, King's 10 year, King's Weeded, ASW Weeded, Jack 10 Batch Tree, some shirts and Glens for Father's Day, family too. Damn. Appalachian Bourbon Society, you cleaned up. Your family knows what you like. Damn, dude. Have you had the Old Fitz 9 yet? Yes, Jacob Pours. I did I tried it live here on one of my live streams here in the last, month or so. It was good. It was pretty good for a 9 year, but I would not overpay for it. If you can get it at retail, you want the bottle, I get it. I would not overpay for it though. I would not overpay for it. I don't think it's that good. It's good, not great. The Old Fit 7 is delicious. I did a blind against the 2023 8 year. I actually felt the 7 year had more age on it and was by far more flavorful. The 7 year, I can't remember. Was there a 7? I can't remember a 7. Oh, the decanter, the new one. Yeah, that one I like. Lucas Oppenheimer says, I just got the 9 year today. It's mid. Really was disappointed. Yeah, I mean, mid is a good way to say it. Yep. Let me do another sip of this fourth one here. Wow, talk about falling off a cliff. That thing just dies. I mean, it's good. It's sweet. It's kind of, I'd lump it in the same category as number one, whatever number one is. These two are standing out. These two have some really good, rich flavors to it, but these two are kind of being lumped in the same category-ish together. All right, let's go to number 5. Jacob Pours, you know what? I don't think you're wrong there. I think that Old Fit 7 is better than that Old Fitz 9. All right. A little bit more of an oak punch here. This is kind of nice. A little hint of a cherry. Slightly nutty. Nice oak spice here. Big baking spices in this glass. Cinnamon, maybe a hint of allspice here. A little bit of like a clove type characteristic. This one smells good. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. 2, 3, 5. 5 is right up there with 2 and 3. That's good. 1 and 4 kind of died for me. Big Baking Spices is my stripper name, says Whiskey Uncensored. I don't doubt it. Had a good friend pass away unexpected earlier today, having a Modelo for him tonight. It was such a shock to our community. JC will be missed. Well, I'm really sorry to hear that, Charles. Everyone raise a glass to Charles. I'm guessing his initials were JC. So I'm sorry, man. To your buddy JC. That's good. It's got a little bit of a bite to it. That's right up there. Thoughts on my Giants fleecing the Sox? Hey, Big League Luddig is here. Remember, we got 433 people hanging out in the chat. This is awesome. Appreciate you guys. Cheers to JC and Ann. Oh yeah, Ann Burrell passing out of nowhere. If for those of you that don't know, Ann Burrell is the the white spiky-haired chef that's been on Food Network for a long time. She passed away suddenly at her apartment in Brooklyn. I think they found her. She was just like unresponsive, and they don't really know like what happened yet. So, not really sure what's going on with that. But I had the pleasure of meeting Ann Burrell once. I was when I was in Manhattan, and I was really like into cooking, and I was cooking all the time. I went to one of these Food Network events that was happening in downtown Manhattan. It was in the meatpacking district, and it was a whole Food Network thing. I met Bobby Flay. I actually challenged Bobby Flay to a peanut butter and jelly throwdown. No joke. He kind of laughed, walked away. It was kind of funny. I'm like, yo, Bobby, I challenge you to a peanut butter and jelly throwdown. He just kind of laughed and walked. But Ann Burrell, I actually did run into, and I tried one of her recipes. I made a veal ossobuco recipe, and it was hers. And I tried it, and I was actually talking to her about it for kind of a good amount of time. And she gave me like the hardest high five ever. And she was super sweet. I mean, I met her that one time, but it's really sad that, we kind of lost her. And so suddenly too. She was only 55. Too young, man. This one has a funkiness to it in a way. I kind of dig it. It just goes to it does go. Jason has a long history of packing meat. Yeah, had to go there, Jacob. Really? Golly. Top 5 stand and stir YouTube chefs / cooks. Top 5 stand and stir YouTube chefs / cooks. So is Joe the sample guy? I don't know. I didn't really watch a lot of the YouTube cook people. I mean, there's a barbecue guy I follow. There's a I can't remember his name right now, but he's amazing. He taught me how to make the best ribs I ever thought I could ever make. All right, let's go to 6. Oh, 6 smells really, really nice here. Wow, this smells like cookies. 6 smells like straight up cookies. Gingerbread cookies. True story. I worked with Ann during two Kohler food and wine events. She was an amazing human and joy to work with, says Lucas Hoppen. Wow, dude, that's amazing. It might be Matt Pittman that I watch. Yeah. Anthony Bourdain will always be my favorite OG. Anthony Bourdain was my favorite. I could watch it. I could listen to him talk and just talk about food, and just like the way he could break down where he was, what he was tasting, life in general. There's nobody that's been on TV like that. Man, this smells. I hope it tastes as good as it smells. You know what? That one might have the best texture out of the ones I've tried. That one just kind of glides the palate. That's kind of nice. Emerald is the GOAT. Yeah, I was on the Emerald show way back in the day. I went to a recording. Yeah, I was totally in on the Food Network, man. I went to an Emerald. I went to a Rachel Ray show. I went to a Bobby Flay show. Yeah, I was into it. I really wanted to meet Giada. I was like, Giada was my girl back in the day, cooking the Italian food. She always had this thing that she did with the tomatoes. She always had to hold the tomatoes like right by the tomatoes. I'd be like, you get the tomatoes. I'm like, you know what you're doing, Giada. What are you doing with that? Come on. You know what you're doing with those tomatoes. Relax. Put them down. Make the pasta. Stop doing all your crazy. Yeah, she definitely knew what she was doing. Man, this is really good. Wow. This has such a nice texture. It's vanilla, it's candy, but it also has this really beautiful like almond cookie, gingerbread cookie type thing going on. Oh my god, it's so good. Lydia Bastianich is a legend. I would put her in my top 5. Lydia for sure. I think Bobby and Giada were dating at one point. But yeah, Lydia Bastianich is probably the OG. There was this guy Rocco that I used to watch too all the time. Rocco, not Rocco DeSpirito. Was it Rocco? You know, it was a different Rocco. It wasn't DeSpirito. It was a different Rocco. Jamie Oliver. He was another chef I used to watch all the time because he kind of introduced me to some like more of the using a lot of herbs and spices in your cooking. I didn't, I knew the herbs and spices my grandmother used, but not the ones he used. So I kind of watch him sometimes. Yeah, Emerald was definitely up there, but he just put too much garlic and everything. It was a little bit crazy. Alton Brown Good Eats was extremely good TV. You learn a lot from Alton Brown. Oh yeah, Tyler Florence for Food Network. He was an OG. He's an OG favorite. Yeah, Bobby's dating Brooke Williams now. Look at the Food Network gossip we're peddling here. All right, let's go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, we're doing 8 tonight. This is 7? Jeez. Okay. Ooh, this is sweet. Okay, this smells nice. Sweet. Little bit. Ooh, that's good. Are you going to the Wild Turkey events as captive? Which one are they doing now? I was just on top 5 Food Network shows, says Nicholas. Top 5 Food Network shows. I don't know. A lot of like my favorite Food Network shows were like people just cooking. And now like every new show is some crazy competition show. So Food Network has kind of gone a little bit. Like if you want to watch somebody just cooking, you have to either, like watch it really early in the morning or like download the episodes on like a streaming channel. Because when you're watching TV, every single series now is a cooking episode. It's a cooking battle. One of my favorite chefs that's on right now is Jet Tila. But every competition he's in, he loses. I think it's bullshit. Pisses me off. What's up, crew? Just got home. Jason, sorry. All the Reddit was bashing you for getting ER12. If I wouldn't have gotten it, I would have flipped it to you for cheaper or for some samples. I should have went. Oh yeah, that was interesting. So I was totally transparent. So today I dropped the Eagle Rare 12-year review, and I told people that I paid $250 for it on secondary because I wasn't anywhere near Kentucky. People were asking me, or when are you going to drop a review? So I wanted to get a bottle, and this guy was like, I already saw Master and Drum bought one for $250. He's such an idiot. I don't know. So this is a I'm going to show you guys a meme that I keep with me all the time. And if I feel like I'm getting, not that I take too much onus on, people talking bad about you. I mean, it happens all the time, but this is what I always look at. I don't know why it's a picture of Jason Bateman, but it says, you're the shit when people that don't even know you hate you. So I don't know. It's kind of a thick skin mindset you have to have when you're on YouTube, because people that don't know you just choose to hate you, call you a clown, whatever it is. I don't know. It's such bullshit. But if you're not popping, you don't have haters. So I always see it as jealousy. I always see it as, people that want to judge you because you're doing something that they don't want to do or can't do or choose not to do. Anytime you have a successful person and they get railroaded or just hounded or they get criticized all the time, that just means they're successful. So to me, thank you, Reddit. I appreciate you. Yeah, keyboard warriors, it's fine. They do get surprised when I respond. They're like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, he's actually watching. So, yeah, I have the Pixel. Oh, I love Man versus Food. Ooh, this is good too. This is nice. I don't think it's as flavorful as a few of the other ones here, but this has a very nice richness to it. It's got it's got grape, it's got vanilla, it's got little cherry there. Maybe that's the Wellers. I don't know. If you're not getting flack, you're not over the target. Yeah, exactly. I don't. It's not $250 to drink a bottle. It's $250 to inform. 95, 97 if it's good or not. Bargain business expense, frankly. Yeah, I mean, that's how I look at it. I mean, and that's what I basically wrote in the thread. I was like, look, I don't have to go to secondary very often. I'm very blessed that I don't have to. I get great people that help me get bottles. Distillers and NDPs that send me samples. So I'm very blessed that I don't have to go to secondary all the time. But Buffalo Trace is one of those distillers where if you don't get samples, you have to be really lucky to get any of their bottles. And that goes for whiskey tubers just like everybody else. So if I have to overpay to get a review out there, then it is what it is. I'm not going to apologize. It's my fucking money. If you don't like it, go, I don't know, go buy a freaking bicycle or what other bullshit you need. Yeah, Man vs. Food was good. Hey, Jason, if you could run all of your purchase by me for approval, I greatly appreciate it, says Whiskey Habit. All right, last one here. Ooh. Oh, holy crap. That last one just said, hold my beer. That one is really good. Okay. We definitely have a few in here that stand out, and there are definitely a few in here that I think belong towards the back of the pack. So I'm gonna have a little bit of water here. It's 10:30. We're making great time here. So I'm just gonna kind of go through these real quick, do a couple sips of each, then I'll start ranking them, and we'll see where we land here. Any news on your whiskey room tour, Robert Schmer? Yeah, it's pretty much to the point where it's like 99% cleaned up. So just a couple more things I got to move around, then I think we'll do a video about the whiskey tour. Yep. So it takes money to create a worthwhile content. Yeah, of course it does. Listen, there's still a level of hustle, that you got to do when you're a YouTuber. I don't care who it is. Some could argue that, yeah, if you're the first one to YouTube, I feel like if you're the first one to YouTube with a bottle now, it's not as impactful as it was way back when. Because there's so many channels that so many different people watch. It's like, okay, if that guy got it first or that guy got it second or that guy got it third, they could be watching 17 other channels on, besides you that may get that bottle that they trust their palate over yours. And that's not a knock on me or anyone else. That's just how it goes. So I totally understand that. Thanks for making banger videos. Keep them coming. Come on, 100K. Yeah, we're getting there. Actually, let's see how I'm curious. Let's see how the old Eagle Rare video is doing. So right now it says 3.6 thousand views. However, that's not the actual views. That's just the views they show. If I go to the analytics, it's actually already 6,000 views. So in just when did I post this video? Around 7:30? I think around 7 o'clock I posted, maybe a little after. So 7, 8, 9, 10. In 3 hours, this got 6,000 views and it got me 15 subscribers. And, that's what it's about, man. I don't care. 38 entries into the giveaway. All right, guys. So we have 38 people that are in for the E.H. Taylor straight rye bottle. Again, we're going to, give away one tonight. I actually don't like immediate reviews of new releases. Here's the thing that I generally like to do. If I get a bottle, and this is what I did. I had the bottle the day after it released. And I could have maybe done a review, but I wanted the bottle to open up. So I went to a buddy's house, shared it. I actually shared it with the Bourbon Hunters. You'll see a podcast probably next week. We shared it. We tried some other stuff with it, and it got some airtime, and then I reviewed it. And I think it actually did really well for the review today. So So yeah. Oh shit. How do I enter? I need an EHRI. Just drop a super chat in, Eric. Could be any amount. All right. So let's go back to number one here. Let's just fly through these here, guys. One is straight up candy. It's just a little bit boring. The palate is very sweet, but the finish falls off pretty quickly. And if you guys know me, I love a good finish. So yeah. Let's go to the second one, which I really liked. Yeah, number 2 is going to be up there. It is just straight up vanilla toffee orange spice. It's so good. Anything in the works for Lasso Motel review, says Tom Pellegrini. I don't have that bottle. I do have the old Swagger, and I do have an old Stubborn coming, so you'll see things for that. But we'll see how the old Swagger does tonight. New subscriber, love the real talk content, says Aaron Howard. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Bourbon Politico says you'll probably cover this. Do you happen to get an old Stubborn? Oh yeah, Bourbon Politico. I have one on the way from Sealbox, so as soon as I get it, I'm gonna do a video with the old Swagger and old Stubborn. Eric Cottle says, let's get it, bro. Appreciate you, man. I'm calling Knob Creek 12 wins. Okay. So number 2, let me write this down before I forget. Thank you, Heaven Hill, for the piece of paper. So we have 8 glasses here. 1 is gonna be kind of out. 2, I'm giving a check mark to because I like 2 a lot. Let's go to 3. I feel like I like 3 a lot too. Oh man, 3 smells fantastic. Which one is 3? Geez, 3 is 3 the darkest? 3 feels like the darkest. 3 is good. I'm checking 3. Let's go to 4. 4 I feel like was a little flat. Yeah, 4's flat. 4 dies. 5. 5 is also saying hold my beer. Man, 5's good. Oh, you're very welcome, Colin. I appreciate you, man. Blue Rum 12 for the win? Yeah, I don't think. What's the proof range for this flight? So it goes from 90 is the lowest up to 101, I think. Well, what's the... Hold on. Scratch that. I forgot. What's the... Oh, yeah. That's only... The 1792 is only 96.6. Yeah. That's it. 90 to 101. That's the range. So I mean we're pretty close here. Oh, 5 is good. 5 is in it. Oh yeah, wait, JD is in it, right? Yeah, JD is 107. So Jack Daniels, yeah, that's 107. So that's the highest one. I just threw that 12-year in it just to see what would happen, but that's the highest one. 5 is okay. I still don't think that's gonna. Well, no, 5. No, what am I talking about? 5 I really liked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this one's good. Yeah, I like 5. 5 is a contender. Let's go to 6. Jason C, you help you helped almost 100,000 people deal with social separation during the pandemic. Though some haters should thank you as well. Oh, thank you so much, Henry. I met so many great people during that time. And it was a very tough time, but yeah, that's just how it was. But it goes for anything in life, guys. Anytime you have haters, they don't really know you. They just projecting either jealousy or what's going on in their own life, and that's how I look at it. And like I showed you that meme, and it's true. It's great when haters hate you; they don't even know you. I've met some amazing people online, like in Ohio, just waiting online for bottles and talking to them and getting to know them, and they say they watch the channel and they appreciate the reviews. Those are the people I want to talk to, not the keyboard warriors that just have shit to say because they don't want to, they don't approve of what I'm doing or whatever it is. I don't, whatever it is. It's all haters. It's haterade. Haters gonna hate. Oh wait, hold on, I missed this one here. Chef Hand Deacon Columbus, 138 gold M&Ms at his rest and poached sea bass with sauerkraut with salmon roe, poached as boiled. The salmon egg burnt my mouth. I would project out. What? I don't even know what the hell that sentence is, Mike Frattini. That scares the hell out of me. Jason C, sorry about the text. Our group was handling a major troll in chat. Really? Was it you? Who cares what Redditors think? Yeah, I mean, spoiler, they're the same person. They're better than cable TV. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Six is surprisingly good. And when I say surprisingly, I mean it's surprisingly good because it's not much off the nose, but the palate is delicious. All right, that one's in the running. Let's go to 7. Seven is really sweet. The finish, so 7 and 1 are kind of close. Also, yeah, 7 and 1 are a little bit on the close side, but 7 has a better finish than 1 does. 1's finish just dies. But 7 actually has a little bit of a nicer finish. However, not a ton of a finish. And I mean, it's a good palate. I do. Wait, did you ever try Barstow Cathedral? Yeah, the secondary market price is pretty excessive on it. I did try it. I tried it live on this channel, and my bottle's gone. I wish I had more of it, but I'm not paying the secondary prices to get another one. It's like Cat Williams said, a hater's job is to hate, so let them do their job. If they have no one to hate on, feel free to hate me. There you go. Cheers, another good show. Thank you, Brian Toner. 7 is the Weller 12. You think so? All right, and the last one here. Oh, this is so good. All right, so that's a banger. Okay, so 1, 4, 6, and 7 are the back of the pack. So those are going to be the bottom 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so those 4 will be the bottom 4, and then 2, 3, 5, and 8 are the top of the heap here. So I'm pretty sure that's what I did. Yeah, 7. Or no, I thought I really liked 6. Yeah, I really liked 6. I'm sorry, 6. 6 is in it. I got to be better with these check marks. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have a bottom 3. So 1, 4, and 7, which is this one. These are my bottom 3 right here. These are my top 5. Now let's rank these real quick. I shouldn't have moved those. Well, I kind of know the order here. All right, so 1. This is 1. I'm gonna confuse the shit out of myself. I'm sorry, guys. 7, and this was 4, I believe, right? Yeah, this was 4. All right, so 1, 4, and 7. Out of these 3, which one do I like the least? Might be that first one. Yeah, let's. Before I confuse myself, we're gonna reveal what these bottom 3 are, so we can just get those out of the way. Out of these 3, which one do I like the most? I actually think I like number 7 the most. Three. Yeah. So this is going to be my ranking for the bottom three. I think this one's my least favorite, number one. So, all right. So we have the bottom three. You guys want to find out what the bottom three are at least? At least we could do some eliminations here. So we could cross out number one. We could cross out number four. And we could cross out number seven. Yeah, let's go KC12. I would actually be shocked where Weller 12 wasn't in the bottom three. Okay, let's find out what this one was. This was number one, and I put this last. This is oh shit. I'm gonna do the reveals through the bottle cam. Hopefully it doesn't die here soon. You ready? This is the last place one, guys. Weller 12 got last place. Holy shit. Listen, nothing against Weller 12. Weller 12 is a great bourbon. You just have to drink it on its own. It does terrible in blinds. Anything of a higher proof just kills it. So yeah, Weller 12 gets last place. Oh shit. That was number one. All right, next one is number four, and this was the middle one. Let's see what number four was. Number four was that was okay. Kind of makes sense. Actually thought this would do better. Let's bottle cam it. The Evan Williams 12 101 proof. That's crazy. Did not expect that at all. I actually thought this was going to do a lot better than it did. So, okay. So there you go. So let me write that one down. That is Evan Williams 12. Dude, that's probably surprising. I thought that was going to do way better than it did. That's really interesting. Wow. Okay. And number 7. No way. All right. Bottle cam time. You guys ready for this one? Taking what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6th place in this blind. Eagle Rare 12 year. There you go. So what does this mean? Eagle Rare 12 year is good. It's a good mid 12 year bourbon. There you go. Holy shit. Wow. Oh, blinds are awesome. So there you go, guys. That's what we got. All right. Now that's crazy. Okay. Eagle Rare 12. 517 just watched Eagle Rare 17. I'm sorry, Eagle Rare 12 year go down. It got holy crap. It got beat by some bangers though. Let me tell you that. Okay. Now I got to rank these. No, Lucas Oppenir, I disagree with this. And let me tell you why. Buffalo Trace makes very, very quality whiskey. It's just it's a flavor profile. It's very, very sweet, not much of a long finish on most of their stuff, and it's extremely approachable. And I think that's why people love it so much. Listen, if most whiskeys tasted like grape and cherry and vanilla and all the sweets with no burn, people are going to gravitate towards it. And that's what Buffalo Trace does better than anyone. For the whiskey geek, we want a little bit more to hold on to. And I just don't think Buffalo Trace does that in most cases, aside from BTAC, aside from Stag Jr. But, Eagle Rare, Elmer T. Lee, Rock Hill Farms, Blanton's, Weller, all these crazy bourbons that people go crazy for, there's just better bourbons on the market. I mean, it is what it is. It doesn't mean it's low quality. It's just kind of fit to a profile. So, all right, here we go. That's a banger. Oh, this is so good. Whatever this is. These two. All right. What the hell is this one that's so damn dark? Is this a mistake? Was this supposed to be in it? Oh, it's so good. Okay. This one's a little, man, this one got really almond forward. It's very astringent. This one might be my last place in this one. All right. I like this over this. These are my top three, though. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of looked at what was on the bottom because I just want to know what the hell that was. I just realized I'm like, I shouldn't have looked, but I looked. I think I saw what it was. But these are my top three. These are my, well, you know what? Let's find out what these, what the, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Let's see what the fourth and fifth place ones are. So this is, so fifth place in this blind is the, oh, okay. This one did better than I thought it would. $17.92 12-year. Anybody have this one? Yeah, I basically saw a 12 on the bottom. You're not wrong, prescription bourbon. Does anyone have this one? This one's pretty good. The 1792 has got this. There's an astringency to it, which makes sense, but it does have a lot of flavor. But I do feel like it's underrated. I don't think enough people talk about 1792 12-year. It's a good pour. This one. This one's good. Really good. I think this is closer to the top three than it is down here. Let's see what this one is. Oh, okay. This is a good bottle. The problem with this bottle is the price. This is the old swagger. This is the Jurassic Park bottle, as NJ said. But I mean, this is what, $150, I think, for this bottle. I mean, it's an expensive 12-year, 100 proof bourbon, but man, it is good. It's really, really good. This is one of those whiskeys where I feel like, now, from what I remember, this is sourced from MGP, and it's bottled and it's good. It's got a lot of flavor to it. These sold out pretty quick on Sealbox, I think, but this is really good. Okay. Dude, KC12 is in here. So what's left? Jack Daniels 12, KC12, and what's the last one? Wild Turkey 12. So whoever kind of called these tonight, I mean, you're not wrong. What's my favorite out of these three? Wow. This is tough. This one is going to be third. It's between these two. It's between these two. Wow. Both of these are fantastic. These two have the most interesting noses, the best palates, the best finishes, the textures, the spice, the sweet. Everything all plays well together here. Yeah, I mean, any of these three, I could probably put these three in a blind any day that we can get a different result. I think they're that good, all three of them. But it's really going to come down to these two. From a flavor standpoint, I think I like this one a little bit better than this one, even though this one is right up there. So these two are kind of like a B, 1A, 1B here. So let's see what got third place for me here. This is, wow. It still goes to show you it's one of the best values on the market, guys. And it's Knob Creek 12 year. Knob Creek 12 year grabs the third place mark here for me in this blind. Interestingly enough, I think the proof held up, the flavors held up. It had some oak, and it's pretty far down the bottle. And this is an older bottle too, which goes to show you how good Knob Creek 12 is. So that means it comes down to two pretty interesting distillers. Does that say what I think it says? It does. First place for me. I don't have a bottle of this. It was the last of my sample. First place goes to the Jack Daniel's 12 year for the 2025. This is their newest Jack Daniel's 12 year. And that means second place, or like I said, 1A, 1B, goes to Wild Turkey 12 year. And again, I mean, look at how far down the bottle it went. And it's still packing punch to it. So what does this mean tonight? I mean, you know, it means that I think Buffalo Trace bourbons fall normally, for me personally, I don't know about you guys, but I'm just saying for me personally, it falls towards the back of the pack in any blind I do. And I think this is because it depends mostly on sweet rather than finish and length and texture. And I think we found that out. I mean, Weller 12 and Eagle Rare 12 were both in the bottom three tonight, which I thought the Eagle Rare 12 would do better. I do like that bourbon. I think it's actually really good, but I just think it just doesn't have enough spice and enough texture to hold up to some of these other ones. But Jack Daniel's 12 winning this thing, it's not surprising. I think if Jack Daniel's 12 last year was in this, it wouldn't have done so well. But here's the thing. You take out Jack Daniel's 12 because it's 107 proof. You still have Wild Turkey 12 year and then Knob Creek 12 year in the top two. If Jack Daniel's was out of the running for this, I'm just saying Jack Daniel's 12 year is 107 proof. Obviously, it's a little bit higher than most of the rest, and that's probably a factor. But if you take that out of the mix, you still have Knob Creek 12 year and Wild Turkey 12 year in the mix. Now, Wild Turkey 12 year isn't the easiest bourbon to find. So if you're just thinking about kind of the top tiers here, you have now just take Wild Turkey 12 year out of the mix. Now you have Knob Creek 12 year, 1792 12 year, the Old Swagger 12 year, which was kind of a surprise. Then what was the next one here? Yeah, 1792, the Old Swagger, the Eagle Rare 12, the Evan Williams 12 year. Evan Williams 12 year, I think, was the biggest surprise for me. I really thought that would do better. So I didn't like KC9. KC12 that much better, says Hyena. I think KC12 is that much better. I really do. How would Michter's 10 have done? That's a good question, man. I don't know. Given it's a low proof, that would be an interesting blind. We might be able to explore that. But I think Knob Creek 12 year and 1792 12 year, I think are some of the best values that you're going to find in bourbon, especially for the price of 12 years old. But I'll say this, even though Eagle Rare 12 year it got sixth place tonight, I still think it's a really good bourbon. I don't care what anybody says. I wouldn't overpay for it. And I said in today's review, I'd probably pay as high as $100 maybe to get one. Just because it's Buffalo Trace, you're not going to be able to just walk in and find it, very regularly. But it is good. I think if people get a bottle of Eagle Rare 12, you're going to enjoy it. It's an extremely crushable bottle at 12 years old and 95 proof. But I think KC12 is still definitely underrated overall. I think it's a great whiskey, but I do think people overlook it. And this old swagger, I'm telling you, if anybody has a chance to get that old swagger bottle, that is really good MGP bourbon. It's delicious. Yeah. Every new bourbon drinker should buy a KC12. I can't disagree with that. And I think people frown upon Jim Beam for whatever reason, but that KC12, it's a special bottling. And I keep telling them, I hope they really, when I was setting up for this blind, I'm like, why don't we have a Four Roses that's 12 years old? Where's the 12-year Four Roses? I would have loved to see how a Four Roses 12-year would do in this blind, but don't have one of those. You could have put the Maker's Cellar Aged in here, maybe at 12 years, but it's a, what is that? 112, 114-ish proof. Yeah, interesting. Interesting results here tonight. Okay, let me put this away. KC12 isn't nutty like shitty Jim Beam. Yeah, I think that's kind of the deal with KC12. But that Jack Daniel's 12-year this year is really good. It's just it's got that butterscotchy note to it, and that's what sold me, man. I'm gonna have to get a Jack Daniel's 12-year. I'm gonna have to hunt down a bottle of that because I did not have a bottle. I just had that sample, and now my sample's empty. It's empty. All right, so let's go crazy. I'm gonna blend all these 12 years, and we're gonna see how terrible this is. That's not part of it. That's not part of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? These are all the stickered ones. Boop. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where are the rest? Are these them? Oh, here they are. 6, 7, and 8. Let's go. Let's blend these 12 years. Let's see how terrible this is. We're going to let this marinate a little bit. Marinate. Okay. So Bourbon Coach, let's why don't you send me the names? Send it to themashanddrum@gmail.com. Again, themashanddrum@gmail.com. Okay. And then we'll give away this bottle. And in the meantime, oh yeah, you know what? I'll get to this Bowman next week because I want to compare it to the batch 3. It's upstairs, so I don't have it with me. But I want to get into this Hirsch 16-year. Oh my God. I want to get into it. Jason, you missed the OH drop. Man, maybe they'll do a second wave. You know how they like to hold back stuff. Wait, Ernest, which drop are you talking about? Yeah, Tora, I have a Bowman. I reviewed Bowman batch 3. That's on my YouTube. You can check it out. As I'm sure you know, some of the Four Roses single barrels are 11 plus years. Someone has to have seen the 12 plus. The Father's Day release was 15. They might be out there for sure. When was that Hirsch bottled? Okay, so let's get into a little bit of a history. Let's get into a history lesson with the Master Drum. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of history about the old Hirsch. So, interestingly enough, A.H. Hirsch was a brand. He was a person, and he commissioned Penco. Now, if you guys don't know who Penco is, Penco was basically Michter's back in the day, pre-Prohibition. He commissioned Penco to distill some barrels for him. So basically, Penco, who became Michter's, distilled these barrels. They never really went out to the market. And then they were picked up by none other than Julian Van Winkle. Julian Van Winkle grabbed them, and they had released them on their own. And the A.H. Hirsch's kind of became this, this like pinnacle of whiskey that people wanted because, Winkle's name was kind of wrapped around it. So people got really excited to try these AH Hirsch's. And there were 16 years. I think there's an 18 year, and there might be a 20-something year, I believe, as well. But let me double check here. Nope, that's not it. I had a oh, here we go. All right, so well, where'd it go? Nope, that wasn't it. Yeah, AH Hirsch Reserve. So essentially, it's a really rare bourbon to find. Michter's, when Penco became Michter's, and they closed in 1989. This is before they reopened. Hirsch was well into his 90s, and rather than engage in doing any releasing any whiskey, he found a buyer for it, and the buyer ended up being Bob Gottsman, who was a man in Kentucky who was looking for that specific old whiskey, and it ended up being wrapped up with Julian Van Winkle, and then they released these AH Hirsch reserves out into the market. It was only 400 barrels that were available, so there wasn't much of this. So this is the 16-year offering. So let's the best bourbon you'll never have, Justin Mills. Does the sixth place finish of Eagle Rare 12 impact your most I'd pay amount? No, I'd still pay 100 for it, I think. Just because it's 12 years old. It's a Buffalo Trace product. I said it's 100. I said I'd pay 100 for it because even though Buffalo Trace said we're going to try to make this as available as possible, I won't believe it until I see it. And I think that's my mindset. So if I see it for 100, I think I'm buying it. Is it worth 100? Probably not, based on what we saw. But it is I'll say this: Eagle Rare 12 years, one of those bottles you buy, you bring it to like a bottle share with your buddies. That bottle will be crushed that night because it's that easy to drink. It's super sweet. It's grapey, but it does have more depth than the regular Eagle Rare. I'm not going to lie. It's a step up above the Eagle. I mean, maybe 2 or 3 steps up above regular Eagle Rare. There's more depth to it. There's definitely more oak. There's more caramel. And like I said in the review, it's everything you love about Eagle Rare 10, but everything is caramelized. And that's basically what Eagle Rare 12 is. But if you're waiting for like this super long finish, this, viscosity, this like barrel proof experience, that's not what Eagle Rare 12 brings. But it is a damn good little bourbon for sure. Oh my gosh. So this is the 16-year Hirsch. 16 years old. Man, they just don't make bourbon like this anymore. This bourbon makes me happy and sad at the same time. I mean, just to replicate something like this, I wish this type of flavor profile would come back. This is just pure toffee, caramel, and butterscotch. This is the profile. If I can recreate something like this for Drum Key, this is like the dream bottle I would want to make. It's just something close to this. It's buttery, it's sweet. The finish doesn't come by the way of spice. The finish comes by the way of age. And the little bit of like a leather note and the texture it has. It just goes. And what's interesting is I just did an 8 glass blind, and this is still hitting my palate. It's not even there's no drop off. It's really, this is something special, man. I'm gonna sip on this the rest of the night. Good question, Whiskey Habit. Jason, could JD batch 12 batch 3 rival batch 1? I still think JD 12 batch 1 is the best one they've done. Okay, let's get into the giveaway here, then we'll call it a night. Did he send me the list? Bourbon Coach, did you send me the list yet? Remember, it's themashanddrum at gmail.com, not just Mash and Drum, the Mash and Drum. Bourbon Coach, you there? Did you pass out on me? We got to give away this bottle. Where's the Bourbon Coach? Bourbon Coach, send it to themashanddrum at gmail.com. I'm waiting. Is he there? How do I enter? We stopped entries, unfortunately. Maybe get the next one. Needs the email. Okay, themashanddrum at gmail.com. Rich says I have a Hirsch 10-year double oaked weeded bottle and it's phenomenal. Okay. Oh, sent. Okay. Oh wait, I think I just got it. I think I saw it. All right, let me get these names into the wheel of names, and then we're gonna try this 12-year blend, see how terrible it is, and we're gonna call it a night. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Bourbon Coach. I don't see it, dude. Oh wait. Oh no, that's not it either. All right, man. Where are you? It didn't get into my spam, did it? Let's see. Yeah, Bourbon Coach. I don't see it, dude. Where did you email it? That means everyone won. Yeah, I need a drink. The Mass and Journey University. Bourbon Coach, did you send it here? Bourbon Coach, send it to this email. Did you send it here? Because I'm not getting it. I don't see it. Where is it? Shit, man. I hope it didn't get into like spam or anything. Let me see here. That is not cool. All right, we're having a little technical difficulties here tonight. I'm sorry, guys. The carrier. Oh, we got a 5 minutes ago. It was sent. Where the hell is it? Dude, I don't see it at all. Where the hell is it? It didn't come through promotions, did it? Are you trying to promote something? No, that's not it. Okay. Dude, I don't know where the hell it is. I don't see it. I mean, there's no way I got that many. Resend it for me, Bourbon Coach. Just resend it if you can. Oh wait. Send through. Did he send it through AOL? Give it some time. The carrier pigeon is on. Oh my god. Sent again. Okay. Let's hopefully go. Oh, I think I got it. I got it. There it is. Okay. Thank you so much. It was the carrier pigeon. All right, guys, I got the names. Here we go. It says it's loading. I'm going to download the file. Thank you so much. Let's grab these names. And then we're going to throw it in the wheel of names. And I will share my screen. And you guys will see who the winner is. So thank you so much, man. All right. We got it. Download file. What is happening? Bourbon Coach, the sheet you sent me is blank. It's literally blank. What's going on, dude? It's blank. I have blank names. It's a blank sheet, dude. There's no names on it. What is friggin' happening? Let me, you know what? Hold on. Let me do this. Oh man, somebody freaking cue the somebody cue the Jeopardy music. Thank you so much. It's literally blank, dude. You know what, Bourbon Coach? Instead of sending attaching a file, just take the names and insert them in the actual email instead of attaching the file. Just put the names all in an email, okay, and then send those to me. Just copy and paste it in the body of the email, and then send that to me, okay? Let's try that because I don't think this file sharing is working. Okay, thanks, Jesse. Appreciate it, man. All right, and we're back. Holy crap! He used the white. He used the white font. He's totally spywaring me. I guess that's all spyware. All right. While we're waiting for that, let's try the 12-year blend. Guys, it's really good. Wow. That's incredible. It's got sweet, it's got spice, it's got citrus, it's very layered. This 12-year blend just that thing is it's really good. Holy shit. Send the names to Morse code. Bourbon Coach feeling the I know, poor guy. He's probably dying right now. Like, oh my god, I gotta do it. Yeah, Jesse, just post the names in the email, and when you do that, let me know. This is really good. It's really good. I did not think that was going to work. Just too many 12 years. So, guys, if you have Eagle Rare 12 year, Nom Creek 12 year, Evan Williams 12 year, Jack Daniels 12 year, Old Swagger 12 year, 1792 12 year, Nom Creek 12 year. Did I miss anybody? Oh, yeah. And Weller 12. Blend it. It's actually really good. It's a great blend. Yeah. $800 96-year-old. Well, yeah, it's really good. Yeah, I might as well try the Bowman. I mean, shit. Sitting here waiting. Sorry, guys. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me here. All right, let me put that back here. I'm gonna go back to the Hirsch. I'm just gonna enjoy this Hirsch. Oh my god. All right, Bourbon Coach, where are we at, man? He does. If you don't have Old Swagger, I'm sure it's okay. Sample it out. That whole dram, that'd be pretty good. Yeah, in theory, it should be good. Yeah, in theory, but it actually is good. This is bullshit. That's Ernest Stevenson. He's getting sent as copy and paste. Okay, let's check the email, guys. Here we go. All right, here it is. Copy and paste. Oh, I see names. I see names. We got names, baby. We got names. I'm getting them. Hold on, guys. I'm getting the names. Okay. Hold on. Nope, that's not it. I got them. Perfect. All right, guys, we have a giveaway. It's happening. Let me grab the wheel of names. Does this work? It's kind of janky here, but I think we can make this work. There's numbers in between. There's numbers in between the names. If I could just get rid of the numbers, we got something here. Okay. All right, guys, I got you. All right, let me share my screen here real quick, and we will get the names up and running, and we will give away this bottle. Let's see what we got. Okay. How many freaking numbers are in here? Oh, this is the most terrible YouTube whiskey tube viewing ever. Sorry, guys. It's just okay. I think as long as I just get rid of these numbers, I'll just get the names in the wheel here. Perfect. Okay, I got that. I got that. Amy Bowman, Charles Tyree, Lake City Barbecue, Urine, Diego G. Urine, Tom Pellegrini, Aaron Howard, JL, Eric Caudill's here. Let's see. Colin Muller, Carlos Tamayo, Henry Turner, and we are set. All right, guys, let me share my screen here. And here we go. Let me grab the wheel. Present, share screen. And here we go. All right, guys. You guys see the wheel? Those are all the names. Let's see who wins the E.H. Taylor Rye Whiskey to add to their beautiful collection. Let's shuffle it up. And here we go. Good luck. Winner, winner, chicken dinner goes to... Oh, shit. Oh. Gandy Road. Congratulations. Oh, Lucas Oppenir was right there. It just went a little bit too far for you, buddy. Gandy Road with the win. Gandy, congratulations. Shoot me an email at themashanddrum@gmail.com to claim your bottle, and I will get it in the mail for you. Congratulations. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching tonight. This was a lot of fun. Next week, we will do, let's throw some Bowman and throw it in the comments. Let me know what you want. I'm going to put Bowman 3 and Bowman 4 against some other cast-strength hitters. Let me know down in the comments of this video what you want to see it go against. Guys, thanks so much for the support. Love all of you. And as I always say, it's not about the whiskey. It's the people you share it with. Cheers, and I'll see you next week right here on the Master and Drum. We might be a little bit closer to 100K by then. So cheers. See you guys soon. Thanks for everything.